Welcome. This is a video to review how to find the surface area and volume of a triangular prism. Let's start by drawing all of the faces. I'll start by drawing my two bases. Keep in mind these triangles are my bases, right here, and then this back one right here. Okay, so to find the dimensions, I need to highlight this front one. We see it as a 12 by 5. This guy right here is 5. So we would label 12 by 5, and since this is a prism, then they're both going to be the same, these two triangles. And now I'm going to erase this and change colors, and we'll show how to find the other faces for this. So there's going to be 3 rectangles here. I need to make sure to label them clearly so I can find the surface area correctly. So I'm going to start by doing this front slanty face. It's 4 by 13 right here. So I'm going to draw a rectangle and label it 4 by 13. Next, I'm going to do this bottom face right here. It is 12 by 4, 12 by 4. So that's the bottom one, 12 by 4. I just realized I've been forgetting to label these. Make sure that you label them. So I'll label this one bottom, BOT for short. And then coming over here, this was the top face, top slanty. And then for our last one, I'm going to change colors and highlight it. I think this is the one that most of you guys are struggling finding. So keep in mind that these 3 rectangles are all going to be different dimensions because of the way our triangular prism is set up. So this last guy is the back face. It's right here. So I think you guys all see that, oh yes, there's a 5 and you're okay with that. But then your question is, well, is it 12, 13, 4? Like, what's the other dimension? So you guys will just look to what's opposite, and you'll see that this guy is going to be 4. Okay, because if it's 4 right here, then that means that it's going to be 4 right here at the top, and 4 right here at the bottom. So you're going to draw your rectangle, and you're going to say it is the back one. Remember to label those. And then you're going to put it as 4 by 5. Now that I've found each of these faces and their dimensions, I can start finding the area of each of them. This will help me find the surface area. So now we're going to do 5 times 12, which is 60, but then a lot of you guys are forgetting to divide by 2. You need to remember the formula is base times height divided by 2. This is the formula for the area of a triangle. If you forget the divide by 2 part, it'll be wrong. So coming here, 5 times 12 is 60, divided by 2, you get an area right here of 30. That's true for both the front and the back triangles. Coming down here, I'll pull out my calculator, and I'll be multiplying 13 by 4. So please follow along and do this as well. You should be getting 52 for this one right here, 52. And then for the bottom one, 12 times 4 is going to be 48. Whoops. Okay, 48, and then this back guy is going to be 20. Notice for these rectangles, we don't divide by 2 because the formula is length times width. Now that I found each of these, I can add up all of these blue numbers. So I'm going to write them right here to clarify. You have the 30 plus the other 30 plus the 52. Sorry, it takes me a minute to write this. Plus the 48, and then the 20. So it's also important to note that all of these 3 different rectangles here, they all had different dimensions and different areas. So make sure you're really seeing what the dimensions are for each of those. So 30 plus 52 plus 48 plus 20 is giving me 180 in my calculator. So then I would write 180. But this will be inches squared because this is surface area. Surface area means you find the area of each of them individually, then add them all up together. So next let's erase this and show how to find the volume for this triangular prism. Okay, so now let's find the volume. Okay, so for the volume, you're going to find the area of the base, and then you're going to be multiplying it by the height. I'll write that down. Volume is the area of the base. Sorry, the delay. Area of the base divided by, or multiplied by the height. So I think that some of you guys are forgetting this formula or not knowing which one is the base to be multiplying by. So we're going to point that out here in the video. So for these triangles right here, these ones are going to be our bases because they are opposite each other and they are the same shape. And then on all the other sides, we have them connected by rectangles. So the rectangles in a prism are just connecting shapes. The real bases are just going to be the two polygons that are opposite each other. In this case, our polygon happens to be a triangle. So I'm going to find the area for just one of the triangles, which is going to be 12 by 5 divided by 2. We found that earlier. We found that was 60 divided by 2, which is 30. So once I know that the area of one of the triangles is 30, now I need to multiply by the height. A lot of you guys have been asking, Kate, which one's the height? How do we know? Essentially, it's going to be the one that's going to be connecting your two triangles, your two faces. Whatever connects those two bases, that's going to be the dimension that's going to be your height. So you're going to put times 4 right here. So then you're going to type that into your calculator, and 30 times 4 should be getting 120. And this is going to be inches cubed because this is for volume. So it's going to have cube dimensions. So you'll write inches to the 3rd power, and you should be done. So remember when you're doing this on your test that you need to find the volume by doing the area of the bases, just one of them, so the triangle, times by the height. Hope this helps. Good luck on your quiz. Thanks.